Indeed, today I am able to share with you the good news that thanks to early diagnosis, effective intervention, and adherence to doctors' orders, my own schedule of cancer treatment can be reduced in the new year.
At 77, King Charles faces a moment few expected to see. Behind the royal smiles and grand titles lies a man shaped by duty, loss, love, and quiet pain. Recent events have revealed a softer, more human side of the king, one that has touched hearts around the world. From fragile health worries to emotional family moments, this chapter is deeply moving. What truly happened to King Charles at 77? Join us as we uncover King Charles' current situation at 77. King Charles' shocking health update amid cancer treatment. King Charles made history when he appeared in a deeply emotional televised message during Channel 4's Stand Up to Cancer 2025 broadcast. Speaking directly to the public, the monarch shared hopeful and encouraging news about his personal fight with cancer, while also using his position to shine a powerful light on the importance of early detection and medical awareness. His calm, sincere tone immediately set this message apart from anything previously heard from a reigning British monarch on such a personal subject. Now aged 77, King Charles was diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer in February 2024. At the time, the palace confirmed that His Majesty had made the rare and deliberate decision to publicly acknowledge his illness. This move was described as unprecedented, with the king choosing to share his diagnosis in the hope it may assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. Rather than retreating into silence, he chose openness, compassion, and honesty, setting a powerful example for millions. During the broadcast, the king revealed uplifting progress in his treatment journey. He announced that his cancer treatment schedule will be reduced in the new year, calling this development both a personal blessing and a testimony to the remarkable advances that have been made in cancer care in recent years. These words carried both relief and gratitude, not only for his own recovery but also for the medical progress helping countless patients worldwide. The address aired at 8 p.m. and marked a striking break from royal tradition, as matters related to the sovereign's health are usually kept strictly private. The message was recorded in late 11 inside the morning room at Clarence House, a setting that added warmth and intimacy to his speech. The choice of location and tone made the address feel personal, sincere, and deeply human. Beyond sharing his own experience, King Charles used the moment to raise serious concerns about cancer screening across the United Kingdom. He revealed that many people are currently behind on available cancer screening programs. This statistic clearly troubled him, and he stressed that every missed appointment could mean a missed chance to save a life. He said plainly and powerfully, "At least 9 million people in our country are not up to date with the cancer screenings available to them. That is at least 9 million opportunities for early diagnosis being missed." His words were not spoken in judgment, but with urgency and care, aimed at waking people up to the reality of what delay can cost. The king acknowledged how frightening a cancer diagnosis can feel. He spoke openly about the fear, shock, and emotional weight that often come with hearing such news. However, he emphasized that early detection gives doctors valuable time to act and gives patients what he described as the precious gift of hope. According to him, hope can be just as important as medicine in the journey toward recovery. Reflecting on his own situation, King Charles explained that discovering his illness early allowed him to continue living what he called a full and active life. Even while undergoing treatment, he shared that timely medical intervention made it possible for him to maintain his responsibilities, remain engaged with the public, and keep moving forward with strength and purpose. His experience, he noted, clearly showed how much difference early action can make. Throughout his treatment, the king said he had been profoundly moved by the incredible network of people who support cancer patients every day. He praised specialists, nurses, researchers, and volunteers, describing them as a dedicated community of care who work tirelessly to save lives and ease suffering. His gratitude toward these individuals was heartfelt and sincere. He also expressed hope that his positive update would bring encouragement to others currently facing cancer. The king reminded viewers that around 50% of people will receive a cancer diagnosis at some point in their lifetime, making awareness, education, and early screening more important than ever. His words aimed to reduce fear and replace it with understanding and action. King Charles addressed common reasons people avoid screening appointments. Many, he said, imagine the process will be frightening, embarrassing, or uncomfortable. Yet he pointed out that most people who do attend screenings are relieved afterward and grateful they took the step. He explained, "A few moments of minor inconvenience are a small price to pay for the reassurance that comes for most people." This simple message cuts through fear and hesitation, encouraging people to prioritize their health. As the year drew to a close, the king ended his address with a heartfelt call to action. He urged people to reflect on the year gone by and make meaningful resolutions for the year ahead. He said, "This December, as we gather to reflect on the year past, I pray that we can each pledge, as part of our resolutions for the year ahead, to play our part in helping to catch cancer early. Your life, or the life of someone you love, may depend upon it." The king also offered his deepest thanks to doctors, nurses, researchers, charity workers, and all those involved in diagnosis and treatment programs. He sent special good wishes to patients currently receiving care, acknowledging the courage it takes to face illness day by day. This powerful broadcast served as the centerpiece of the 2025 Stand Up to Cancer campaign, organized alongside Cancer Research UK. The campaign aims to raise awareness about early diagnosis, fund critical research, and support those living with cancer. A spokesperson for the king later told GB News that His Majesty has taken great comfort in being able to remain active throughout his treatment, while carefully following medical advice. Continuing with state duties, public engagements, and overseas visits has helped him maintain a positive mindset, which many families understand is a vital part of recovery. How did this development affect the king's birthday celebration? Let's find out. King Charles. Birthday celebration. King Charles III marked a meaningful and memorable moment as he celebrated his 77th birthday in a setting filled with history, warmth, and public affection. The special day took place at the beautiful Cyfarthfa Castle in South Wales, a location rich in heritage and symbolic importance. Surrounded by supporters, friends, and family, the king chose to honor the occasion not just with private reflection, but with a public appearance that highlighted both tradition and togetherness. The monarch celebrated his birthday on November 14, 2025, standing proudly beside his wife, Queen Camilla, who is 78. Their presence together sent a quiet but powerful message of unity and strength. As has become a long-standing royal custom, King Charles marked the milestone by releasing a brand new official portrait. This tradition, followed by generations of royals, allows the public to visually share in important moments of the monarch's life. The portrait showed the king posed near the historic castle, calm and composed, with the grandeur of the landmark adding depth to the image. To share the moment with people across the world, Buckingham Palace posted the portrait on Instagram, accompanied by a cheerful caption. The message read, "77 today," followed by words of appreciation, thanking the public for their kind messages and birthday wishes sent to His Majesty. The post quickly attracted attention, as royal watchers and supporters flooded the comments with love, prayers, and encouragement. The king's birthday was also warmly acknowledged by his eldest son, Prince William, and his wife, Kate Middleton, who is 43. The Prince and Princess of Wales shared the same portrait on their Instagram stories, adding their own heartfelt message. Happy birthday to His Majesty the King. Their gesture reflected not only respect for the monarch, but also a close family bond. The couple, who are parents to Prince George, 12, Princess Charlotte, 10, and Prince Louis, 7, have often shown public support for the king, especially during challenging times. Inside Sifarthfa Castle, the atmosphere was joyful and full of celebration. In another post shared by the royal family, fans were given a glimpse into the gathering itself. The video showed King Charles and Queen Camilla arriving at the castle and being warmly welcomed by their guests. Among those present were members of the King's Trust, a charity long associated with Charles and dedicated to helping young people build better futures. Representatives from the Royal Osteoporosis Society were also in attendance, highlighting causes close to the royal family's heart. Fashion designer Julian MacDonald was among the notable guests, adding a touch of creative flair to the event. As the king and queen entered the room, the guests broke into an enthusiastic chorus of "Happy Birthday!" The moment was filled with smiles, applause, and genuine affection. After the song and a round of clapping, King Charles stepped forward to cut his birthday cake. The cake itself was specially designed to reflect Sifarthfa Castle, making it both personal and symbolic. The moment was simple, yet deeply meaningful, capturing the spirit of celebration without excess. King Charles, who is also father to Prince Harry, 41, did not end his birthday celebrations at the castle. Later that day, he and Queen Camilla traveled to Taff's Well, a village in South Wales, to take part in another important event. The visit was centered on the ongoing construction of the area's first Metro Tram train station, a project aimed at improving transportation and community connection. During the visit, Metro staff surprised the king by displaying a sign on one of the tram trains that read, "Happy Birthday." The thoughtful gesture added a light-hearted and personal touch to the official engagement. This birthday milestone came shortly after the king had returned to a series of public appearances across the UK. One of the most notable was his attendance at the countdown to COP30 Gala at the Natural History Museum, where he appeared alongside Prince William. The father and son posed together outside the museum, both dressed in matching navy suits. The image symbolized continuity, partnership, and shared responsibility between the current king and the future one. Behind the scenes, however, the past year has not been easy for the royal family. King Charles has been undergoing cancer treatment following his diagnosis. During this time, Prince William has made a clear effort to support his father while balancing his own royal duties and family life. Speaking openly about the challenges, William reflected on the emotional toll of the year during an appearance on the Apple TV Plus show, The Reluctant Traveler, in October. "I'd say 2024 was the hardest year I've ever had," William shared. He spoke honestly about how life can test people in unexpected ways, and how strength is often built through overcoming hardship. What medium portrayed King Charles' continuous work at 77, despite his health challenges? Let's take a closer look. King Charles stars in new documentary. Kate Winslet is lending her calm, powerful voice to a new documentary that shines a bright light on King Charles III and his lifelong mission to protect the natural world. The upcoming film, titled Finding Harmony: A King's Vision, takes viewers deep into the story of the king's environmental work and his belief that humans must learn to live in balance with nature if the planet is to survive. In the newly released trailer, Kate Winslet, now 50, speaks with warmth and conviction about the message at the heart of the documentary. The trailer was released on Thursday, 1st of January 2026, and immediately sets an emotional and hopeful tone. Winslet explains that King Charles has spent decades bringing people together from all walks of life, united by a single belief that the future of the Earth depends on cooperation. As she puts it, the only real way forward is together. The documentary follows King Charles, now 77, as he continues his work through the King's Foundation, an organization that reflects his deeply held values. Rather than focusing only on speeches or royal duties, the film shows the king on the ground, meeting people face to face. Viewers see him speaking with farmers, craftsmen, community leaders, and environmental advocates from many different cultures and countries. These moments highlight how his message of harmony crosses borders, languages, and traditions. Produced by Passion Planet, a London-based company known for its breathtaking nature documentaries, Finding Harmony. A King's vision is filled with stunning visuals. The trailer alone features sweeping landscapes, close-up shots of wildlife, and quiet, reflective moments in nature. These images are carefully chosen to reflect the King's belief that the natural world is not something separate from human life, but something we are deeply connected to. The beauty on screen serves as both inspiration and a reminder of what is at stake. Christina Murren, CBE, the chief executive of the King's Foundation, shared her excitement about the film in an official statement. She expressed how thrilled the foundation is to finally give the public a first look at this powerful project. According to her, the documentary offers viewers a front-row seat to King Charles's personal journey, one filled with challenges, determination, and moments of real progress. It does not shy away from the difficulties of environmental work, but it also celebrates the victories, both big and small. Murren also explained that the King's philosophy of harmony is the guiding principle behind everything the King's Foundation does. She described it as a way of thinking that shapes their projects, their teaching, and their vision for the future. Being able to share this philosophy with a global audience through the documentary, she said, is a truly special opportunity. The King's Foundation itself has a long and meaningful history. It was founded in 1990 by King Charles, long before environmental issues became as widely discussed as they are today. At the time, his ideas were sometimes seen as unusual or ahead of their time. Today, many of those same ideas are recognized as essential for building a sustainable future. According to an official press release, the Foundation works to create sustainable communities and improve lives in practical ways. This includes teaching traditional heritage skills, such as craftsmanship and building techniques that respect the environment. It also leads green community regeneration projects, helping neighborhoods grow in ways that are environmentally friendly, socially responsible, and economically viable. At the heart of all this work is the King's belief in harmony. This philosophy encourages people to see themselves as part of nature, not separate from it. Rather than viewing the Earth as something to control or exploit, harmony asks people to understand the deep connections between all living things. The documentary emphasizes that living in balance with nature is not just an environmental idea, but a way of life. It affects how we build our homes, grow our food, educate our children, and treat one another. What role did Camilla play in all of this? Let's find out. Queen Camilla's quiet support for King Charles. Queen Camilla's quiet support during King Charles's most difficult moments is a story that is often told in soft tones, not with loud speeches or dramatic scenes, but through steady presence, patience, and deep understanding. Her role has never been about standing in the spotlight. Instead, it has been about standing beside him, especially when the weight of duty, age, and personal challenges pressed heavily on his shoulders. As King Charles reached 77, the pressures of the crown were greater than ever. Being monarch is not a role that slows down with age. Every day brings red boxes filled with documents, meetings with leaders, public appearances, and the constant responsibility of representing a nation. During times of illness, emotional strain, and public scrutiny, Queen Camilla became more than a royal partner. She became his emotional anchor, the calm center that helped him stay steady when everything else felt uncertain. Camilla's support was quiet, but powerful. She did not try to control the situation or speak over him. Instead, she listened. When King Charles faced moments of doubt or exhaustion, she was there to remind him that he did not have to carry everything alone. Sometimes, support is not about giving advice. It is about being present, sitting nearby, and offering comfort without words. That is the kind of support Camilla provided again and again. Those close to the couple often describe how she understood him in ways few others could. They shared decades of history before becoming king and queen, and that long journey built a strong emotional bond. Camilla knew his habits, his worries, and his deepest concerns. She knew when to encourage him to rest and when to gently push him forward. This balance was especially important during difficult health moments, when stress could easily take over. While the public saw King Charles attending official events, smiling for cameras, and delivering speeches, behind closed doors Camilla was making sure he ate properly, rested when possible, and did not lose himself completely to duty. She often encouraged small moments of normal life, like quiet walks, shared meals, or private conversations away from royal expectations. These moments helped ground him and reminded him that he was still human, not just a symbol. Queen Camilla also played a key role in protecting his emotional well-being. When criticism appeared in the media or public pressure intensified, she helped him keep perspective. She reminded him of the people he was helping and the causes he cared deeply about, especially environmental work and community unity. Her reassurance helped him focus on purpose rather than noise. What made her support even more meaningful was the way she handled it, without seeking praise. She did not give interviews about her sacrifices or demand recognition for her efforts. Instead, she chose discretion. In a world where everything is shared and analyzed, her silence spoke volumes. It showed loyalty, strength, and deep love. During public engagements, her support was often visible in small gestures. A reassuring glance, a gentle touch on his arm, or walking closely beside him sent a clear message. He was not alone. These moments might seem small, but during times of emotional strain, they can mean everything. They showed unity, stability, and trust. Camilla also understood when to step back. She allowed King Charles to lead when he needed to feel strong and independent. True support does not overpower, it strengthens. By giving him space when appropriate, she helped him maintain confidence and dignity, even during challenging periods. As King Charles faced the reality of aging, health concerns, and the heavy expectations placed on a modern monarch, Camilla remained steady. She did not panic when things became uncertain. Instead, she adapted. She adjusted schedules, supported changes, and accepted that some days would be harder than others. This flexibility was crucial in helping him continue his role without feeling overwhelmed. Did her supportive role earn her any recognition? Let's find out. Queen Camilla's new role. Queen Camilla has finally spoken out after King Charles publicly highlighted her important new role in a heartfelt and uplifting update that quickly caught public attention. The moment marked another meaningful step in her growing dedication to helping vulnerable people, especially women and children who have suffered abuse. Her Majesty officially became the patron of the Samoa Victim Support Group, SVSG, on November 14, 2025, the same day King Charles celebrated his 77th birthday. The timing made the announcement even more special, turning the King's milestone birthday into a moment that also shined a light on a powerful cause focused on protection, healing, and justice. Nearly 2 weeks after Queen Camilla accepted this role, The royal family's official Instagram account shared a touching tribute in her honor. The post included a collection of powerful photographs taken during the Queen's visit to Samoa with King Charles 1 year earlier. These images showed her warmly engaging with members of the community and listening closely to survivors, reflecting her genuine compassion and interest in their stories. Alongside the photos, the palace shared a meaningful message connected to a global movement. The caption explained that the post was shared as the UN's 16 Days of Activism against gender-based violence officially began. This worldwide campaign runs from 25th November to 10th December and is dedicated to raising awareness and pushing for action to end violence against women and girls everywhere. The palace made it clear that Queen Camilla's new patronage was being highlighted during this campaign for a very specific reason. The Samoa Victim Support Group plays a vital role in protecting and supporting victims of crime and abuse. Through professional care, legal advocacy, counseling, and education, SVSG helps survivors rebuild their lives and regain their confidence. The organization also works hard to create safer communities, especially for women, children, and other vulnerable groups who are often the most at risk. So, what do you think about King Charles at 77? Share your answer with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe.